Good evening once again. So welcome to day 13. Just have one more day to go, and I'm really excited that we've been on this journey together. And if we've been consistent, okay, if you've been consistently joining us, thank you. And I know that you have been blessed. So our case study for today, we are working on fun and rest. Fun and rest. And our case study is Achieving Balance, a case study on building a successful, fun, and restful life. So the case study delves into the experiences of Emily, a dedicated professional, as she sought to strike a balance in her life by prioritizing leisure, fun, and rest. It outlines the strategies she implemented to integrate enjoyable activities and relaxation into her routine and the positive impact it had on her overall well-being and quality of life. Introduction. Emily, a 32-year-old marketing manager, found herself consumed by the demands of her career, often neglecting her personal needs for relaxation, recreation, and fun. Recognizing the importance of balance, she embarked on a journey to cultivate a fulfilling and restful life without compromising her professional responsibilities. So the objective, number one, to incorporate enjoyable and leisure activities into her routine to promote fun and fulfillment. So these were her goals. The second goal is, one moment, please. Okay, the second goal was to prioritize rest and relaxation to mitigate stress and enhance overall well-being. And the third goal, to strike a balance between her professional commitment and personal enjoyment, fostering a sense of harmony and contentment. So what were the methods that Emily employed? The first method was identifying personal hobbies and interests. Emily began by identifying activities that brought her joy and fulfillment. Sorry, I needed to attend to something. So what methods? The first one was Emily identified her personal hobbies. She needed to actually, know the things that she liked. Emily began by identifying activities that brought her joy and fulfillment. She explored hobbies such as painting, hiking, and dancing, and sought to integrate these into her regular schedule. Number two, Establishing boundaries for rest. Emily recognized the importance of setting boundaries to ensure adequate rest and relaxation. She prioritized sleep, established downtime after work hours, and made time for activities that promoted relaxation, such as reading and meditation. Number 3, planning leisure time. Emily proactively planned leisure activities and outings with friends and family by scheduling time for fun experiences. She ensured that she had regular opportunities to unwind and create cherished memories outside of work. Number 4, Emily embracing work-life balance. Emily sought to create boundaries between her professional and personal life, ensuring that work did not encroach on her leisure time. She prioritized time with loved ones and meaningful activities, fostering a sense of equilibrium and fulfillment. So what was the result? The first one, increased fulfillment and joy. By integrating leisure activities into her routine, Emily experienced a heightened sense of fulfillment and joy. Engaging in hobbies and fun experiences provided her with a creative outlet and a source of personal satisfaction. 2, improved well-being. Prioritizing rest and relaxation had a tangible impact on Emily's well-being. Establishing boundaries for rest and leisure time allowed her to recharge, reduce stress, and maintain a positive outlook on life. And finally, enhanced productivity and focus. Striking a balance between work and leisure positively influenced Emily's professional life. By allowing herself time for relaxation, she found that she was more focused, energized, and productive during work hours. So in conclusion, through intentional effort to prioritize fun, leisure, and rest, Emily successfully achieved a greater sense of balance and fulfillment in her life. By identifying personal interests, establishing boundaries for rest, planning leisure time, and embracing work-life balance, she cultivated a lifestyle that promoted well-being and contentment. So this is just so practical. So here are the takeaways. The first one is identify and prioritize activity that bring you joy and fulfillment. You need to identify those activities. What actually makes you happy? What makes you happy? Now, this is the question that we need to ask ourselves. For me, one of the things that makes me happy is watching movies. I might sound strange. I know some of you are too serious and too jim that you don't watch movies. That is really one of the things that makes me happy. Like, if I'm done with my chores or my goal for the day, I just unwind. I like to watch movies. I like to read. If I'm not reading or, writing, I just like to so that's one thing I know that I like that make me happy. So what are the things that make you happy? If you don't mind sharing, you can just type a few on the chat box because I also need ideas. Maybe I don't have so much. Watching cartoons. Someone said watching cartoons and animated movies. I like cartoons too. Okay. Watching movies. Amazing. Reading novels too. Yeah. And listening. Yes. I love listening to audiobooks, not just reading, listening to books. It makes me happy, you know? So listening to music. Amazing. Yeah. Someone loves movie. When I dress well. Oh, amazing. I like that. Me too. I like looking good. Oh, yes. listening to music. So we really need to identify those things that make us happy and actually do them intentionally without guilt. In moderation, moderation is key. It's not that we'll just stay the whole day and be watching movie and all that. Moderation. Wow. Watching fashion movies. So that is something that we need to do. We need to identify the things that make us happy. Oh, wow. Looking good and hanging out with friends. I really need to do more of that hanging out thing because I'm not really, you know, a hangout person. Or maybe talking with friends on phone. I like that too. So the number two takeaway is establish boundaries to ensure adequate rest and relaxation. You know, if you don't establish boundaries, some of these things will not happen. In fact, at night these days, I put my phone on airplane mode to go to bed. Because sometimes I get calls in the middle of the night. I'm like, who is this person? What time zone are you operating in? You know? So, so you need to establish boundaries that will enable you have adequate rest and relaxation. Now, the other takeaway is to plan and schedule leisure activities to create opportunities for fun. Like sometimes the busyness, the busyness of our daily lives may even, make us not to even remember that we need to take out that time. So it's good that we schedule it. Okay, Friday night, I'm going to go to the movies, or I'm just going to do this. Like every week, I must engage in this thing that I love. You know, it's important that we do that. And then the final takeaway is embrace work-life balance to foster harmony and contentment. I think we all need to do that because in this age of, we are all, we've all gone digital. Even some people that have their, 9 to 5, they still have like side business and other things. So most times, even after work, you still find yourself, after work time, you still find yourself working, especially on the phone. You know, we need to really, put a balance to that. When it's work time, just work. After work, just drop everything off, come home to your family, no work. You know, we need to establish those boundaries to be able to create harmony between our work and our regular lives. So now that we have set the ground rolling, excuse me. Now that we have set this ball rolling, let's go into the goal setting proper. So if you have the workbook, is on exercise 13, fun and rest worksheet. A successful model of fun and rest involves achieving a balance between work, relaxation, and engaging in enjoyable activities. So we've already asked, this question. What makes you happy? Like, what does fun and rest mean to you? What are the things that you like to do? We've already talked about that. So the next question is, how important is it for you to incorporate fun and rest in your life? Let's do on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the highest. How important is incorporating fun and rest into your life? How important is it to you? Let's just share on the chat box. How important is it to you? Let's share. 1, 0, 5, 10. Thank you, Grace. 10. 7 for Jess. 8. Amazing. Ruth says 7. Amazing. 7. You know, for me, I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes it's like I walk, 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 walk. I don't want to call myself a workaholic. I don't want to call myself a workaholic, but I'm a fast implementer. Like once I have an idea, I implement. I don't overthink it. Like I just had the idea for the audiobook and I've already recorded it. I'm a fast implementer. I don't wait around. And sometimes the ideas are coming back to back, back to back, back to back, and I'm implementing back to back, back to back. So sometimes I actually get to a play, is it play two? Like I just get to that place that is like I reach my maximum capacity, especially when, especially when we finished executing a major project that we've been planning for a while. Once that load goes off of me, the only thing I know to do at that moment is just to rest, just to relax and do something that I love. I just cannot do any other thing. I have to take like a day or two, sometimes 3 days. I'm not doing any work. I'm just lying around, watching, scrolling, doing, as in, I'm just, somebody will see me and say, this person is so unserious. But the truth is that at the end of those 3 days, I've regained myself and I'm back implementing. So for me, it's a 10. It's very, very important to me. It's a 10. What specific outcome do you aim to achieve in terms of fun and rest? Now, this is the goal. What do you want to achieve in your fun and rest life? This is especially for people that have been working and not playing. What do you want? We have 5 people in the waiting room. Jenny.
They are all admitted. I don't know why it's still showing joining. They're all admitted.
Okay. I guess it's network. So I can see a lot of people have 8, 10. Somebody say 10, no. 8, 10, 7, 9. It's on a high, very high note. So it's very important to us. Amazing. So the next one is, we are now on the reality. So how would you describe your current level of fun and rest? How would you describe it right now? Like, let's still use the scale of 1 to 10. The first one we did was how important is it to incorporate it? But now, at your current level, what's your current level of fun and rest on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, Grace said 5. Jenny said 2. You're not having rest and fun. You're working, 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 working. Okay, let's keep it coming. Then I said 6. 4. Wow. We've not really been resting. No. Esther is 2. And you've not been having fun. Wow. Yeah, I've been enjoying my life. 1. 5. Wow. So it's really, really important that we prioritize fun and rest, especially as we are entering this new season. 3. Wow. Okay, so see, it's very, very important that we are setting this goal. I remember coaching somebody sometime like a few weeks ago, and we were going through the wheel of life. And she said that she didn't even know that you're supposed to actually set goal for fun and rest and some other things. Like, these are not some of the things that she thinks about. So just walk, 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 walk. We can't live like that. We will hit the wall at some point and then it will just be drastic. We'll break down, fall sick, You don't wait for sickness to make you rest by force. You can just take that time and rest, rejuvenate, recover, and then get up again. Okay, so this one is also something I would like to know. What activities do you currently engage in for fun and relaxation? So I know we've talked about the things that we love. A lot of people said watching movies and fashion movies, dressing up and everything. So I guess that's the current activity that you're engaging. But if there's something else, I would like to know on the chat box, please. The activities that you currently engage in for fun and relaxation. Then the next question is, what are the current barriers preventing you from having more fun and rest? Yes, this is important. Oh, said none. Singing, dancing, nature walk, home gardening. Amazing. That's really lovely. So what is preventing you? All the people that wrote 2, 4, 5, what is preventing you from having more fun and rest? Can you share? What is preventing you from having more fun and rest? Oh, amazing. Basketballing and swimming. What is preventing you from having more fun and rest? Walk, walk, walk. Work and looking after the family. Walk, walk, walk. Oh my, I can see. I know that's the answer I would see. Walk, walk, walk. Oh, I'm not audible. Really? Maybe it's network from your side. No time. I need to make more money to meet the increasing demands. No time. Okay, thank you, Grace. Grace said I'm audible. I guess it's maybe network from your side. Can you just log off and log in again? For me, I would say that the reason why, what the major thing that is preventing most people from having more rest and fun is because you have not prioritized it. Because most of the things that you need for fun and rest may not cost you money. You don't have to go to, travel abroad for fun and rest. There are things that you can just do even in your home, things that you just love to do. Just engage in them. Just schedule the time, prioritize it, and schedule time for it. I guess it's not just about work, because if you're to track every hour of your day, you will see that you actually do have time for fun and rest if you want to. Yeah, like you say, lack of time management, because we always create time for things that are important to us. Example, feeding, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have done it so often that it's even a routine and a habit that when we don't eat it, we feel it. We can actually incorporate the things that we love intentionally in our lives, that we can't but just do it because it's vital. All right, so let's also go into the options. We have options of things that you can begin to do now to improve your fun and rest lifestyle. So these are not things that you should be doing. We're not giving you these options that this is the only thing, but just to give you an idea of things that you could do. The first one is setting boundaries. Oh, wow. The first one is setting boundaries. Establish clear boundaries between work and personal time. Avoid letting work encroach on your leisure time and vice versa, to ensure that you have dedicated moments for rest and fun. So establish that boundary. So don't bring work home. Or if you're a business person, decide, okay, once it's 6 p.m., business is over, I'll start the next day. So that you can actually drop the phone or drop whatever it is and focus on other things that are important to you. I'm also talking to myself. Engage in hobbies and activities. Identify hobbies and activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Whether it's reading, gardening, painting, or playing a musical instrument. Find activities that you genuinely enjoy and can contribute to a sense of fulfillment to you. Number 3, socializing and connecting. Spending quality time with friends and loved ones can be an enriching way to unwind and have fun. Meaningful social connections contribute to overall happiness and well-being. Yes, it does. Number 4, unplugging and disconnecting. Take breaks from technology and digital devices to give your mind a rest and allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. Number 5, take vacations and vacations. So vacations may have to travel, vacations, just go away for a day with friends, you know. Take vacations and vacations that you can afford. Number 6, quality sleep. Prioritize getting sufficient and restful sleep. Quality sleep is essential for physical and mental rejuvenation. And finally, the last option we have here is laughing and humor. Laughing and humor. Embrace opportunities for laughter and humor. Watching a comedy, sharing jokes with friends, or engaging in light-hearted activities can help reduce stress and boost your mood. You know, when was the last time you had like a very hearty laughter? I know I had one recently. I watched a joke and I just fell as in like I laughed, you know, and and while I was laughing, I'm like, I've not laughed like this so in a while. I smile a lot. I've not really laughed like this, you know, in a while. And we should. I felt really good after I had that hearty laughter. So I feel like it's also something that is important that we do often. Oh, wow. There are laughter clubs. I would really like to learn more about this laughter club. Like you go there and laugh. On Clubhouse. Wow. Please, can you just unmute and tell us more in 1 minute? I would like to know more about this.
Yes, there's that club on Clubhouses, and it's very therapeutic. Yeah, but it's been a while since I saw it anyway. But of course, it's very therapeutic. The laughter clubs everywhere. If you Google it, the many virtual laughter clubs. It's silly, but it does work. You know, ha ha ha, hee, 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 but it's really so beautiful because laughter is medicinal, isn't it? So yeah.
Wow.
Wow, thank you.
Wow, amazing. I'm going to Google it and then I'll also, search on Clubhouse. Oh wow. So let's just take 2 minutes to write, 8 to 10 things that we can begin doing now. See, Laughter Club. Amazing. That we can begin doing now to, help us move from where we are now to where we want to be, from this 2, 3, 4s, 5s to 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. All right, 2 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. We just finished writing the options. Now, how can you schedule time for fun and rest without sacrificing your other commitments? This is also important because we can, also veer off to the other end of the, road. Instead of staying at the center, we'll now be watching movie, and we'll not do what we're supposed to do. That's, jumping into the ditch on the other side of the road, trying to avoid the one on the right-hand side. So how can we, be able to do that? I feel that we've already answered that question by setting that boundary and putting that balance between work and fun. So it's just for us to know that there is time for this. For me, I only use all these things that I mentioned to reward myself after I've finished, after I've reached a goal that I set for myself. So I'll tell myself, okay, when you finish this book, when you finish this one, when you finish this one, you can be able to watch this thing, or you can be able to do this thing. So it also serves as a motivating factor for me to, work on my goals and finish it. So which of these options will lead you to achieve your goal for fun and rest faster? So out of the options that you've listed, which one of it will lead you to achieving that faster? And let's also add at no extra cost, so that it won't be that, okay, I have to spend this money to be able to have this fun. So which one will be able to give you that, be able to help you reach that, experience that fun and rest without having to spend on it? Now, the way forward, what steps will you take to ensure that you make time for it? Like, are you scheduling it? Are you going to, book it in somewhere? So what steps are you taking to ensure that you make time for it, especially this festive season? But it should really be a lifestyle. And then, what will your first step be, and when will you take the first step? For me, my activities, my program, and everything closes on the 20th. Once it's 20th, everything closes. In fact, I may even my turn off my phone because I'm not going to work anymore until the 1st of January. And by the way, 20th is my birthday, and I'm inviting everyone on this call to a virtual Zoom party and virtual book launch that I'm holding on the 20th. It's also the end of year for our community Faiththinz. So there's going to be a Christmas carol. It's a combination of three things: Christmas carol, virtual book launch, and birthday celebration. So I'm inviting everybody on this call. We're still going to share the invites officially with the link on the Legacy Mastermind group. So I'm really, 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 really counting on all of you to show up to make that day memorable. This is the book I'm launching. Growth is Personal. This is the book, Growth is Personal. And if you joined earlier on, you would hear when I said that today I recorded the audio version of this book. So it's not just going to be like a book or an ebook. You have the audio version. And inside this book, we also have a workbook attached in it, a life design workbook attached in it. It's not as detailed as this one that we have that we're working with, but this one will help you identify your goals, clarify your goals, your vision statement, your mission, and all those things. So consider this an official invitation before the actual one comes. So after this party on 20th, I have closed my year. I'm going to rest, plan for 2024, and just rest and have a very, very good time. So, the next question is, who would hold you accountable to ensure that you follow through this goal? Who will hold you accountable? Write the person's name and when you are going to call this individual. And then finally, take a moment. Relax, and actually visualize yourself experiencing, fun and rest in your life.
Nene, nene. No, shoot, umbrella. I beat you. If I beat you.
Hello, good evening. Jenny, is Coach still going to come back on the call? I think she's actually dropped off. I can't see her. Hi, Jenny. Are you here?